So in this module, we're going to go through some of the zappable features that you can incorporate into your app. And again, Andrew Fox, we've got this. It's got the drag and drop, a lot of features that you can use. You can interface it with e-commerce stores. And then it's got this, coupons.
So loyalty cards are absolutely great feature to add into an app that you may be building for a local client. There are just a countless number of benefits to having loyalty cards. It helps businesses get return customers, which are essential to the lifeblood of any business. You can send out a push notification to app users, remind them, have you checked how many stamps left on your loyalty card before you get a free coffee, and so on. And when you're building apps for a client who runs a business, loyalty cards are one of the key selling points you can push on them, because a lot of businesses have them, but they have the little card ones that you stick in your wallet or you put in your pocket, and everyone always loses them. I know I do. If it's on my phone and it's on an app, if I go into a business, which I visit often enough, and they have a loyalty card scheme and it's an app on their phone, I will likely put it on my phone, because I know if I attend there often, I'm going to end up getting something free. The prime example is Subway. I would go to Subway quite a lot, and they used to have the card one that you put in your wallet, and you take the card out and then scan that card. But what I found was I was actually losing the card, or I'd take it out of my wallet for some reason and I would just never go back in. When they brought out their app loyalty card, it's on my phone. I've never not had it scanned once, because my phone is always in my pocket. So every time I go to Subway, I just pull out my phone and I get my loyalty card stamp. And that is why having loyalty cards in mobile apps is pretty much essential moving forward, and it's the way every single business will be moving.
And that is why I want to make sure that you've actually see where you pick the loyalty card, and you can bring that in, because that's going to be one of the features that you're going to want to essentially lead with, because in addition to loyalty cards, you can get the coupon codes, you can give discounts, and various things like that. It integrates with a lot of the social media, from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Flickr, and you can drag the elements over. Now you've seen this. I just want to make sure that you've got it. And this is one of the
directory feature within Zappable
that I want to go over.
is an extremely powerful tool to all your mobile apps that will allow you to build out directories within your app. So to explain this further on what kind of directories you can build out, I'll discuss at the start of this video, and then I will show you how easy it is to use the directory feature. So with the directory feature, you can do a lot of things. You'll see the example on screen. I've got restaurants in Rome, which would be superb if I'm building out a travel app, which is built around visiting Rome, where I could build a directory and have restaurants in Rome, landmarks in Rome, coffee shops. From a user perspective, if you think about having that app on your phone if you travel to Rome, not only can you get a list of different restaurants, but it'll also give you the location via GPS to that restaurant. You can call them, you can email them. If they have a fan page, you can view it, you can view their Twitter, you can view their website, you can link the coupons, link to their loyalty card. You can upload images. You can also add video. Okay, so that's just one option, building out a directory of locations you can visit within a city. What else can you do? You can build out a directory for, say, real estate. Let's say you want to build a property app. Well, then you could have top level being the area for the properties. And when they click in it, you can have the properties listed for sale within that area. There's a search feature.
So this gives you an idea of some of the things that you can do to make this
The directory feature within
in the
Zapier, your
directory
mobile
feature.
apps, that'll allow you to build.
Continue to go on. It connects, the mobile app can connect to these broadcast email tools from Aweber, GetResponse, and Fusionsoft, which are pretty high-end packages. And MailChimp is also a high-end package, but it also has a free version, fully featured free version, up to 2,000 subscribers. So you can offer to set up a MailChimp account for clients and have them actually grow their list. So that was some of the features. Now we've got the ability to log in. You've been in. You've got there. You can put in the app title or app name, the app ID, save. You can. They say you can use your WordPress blog to create your app, and that is just one of the options, but you don't have to. You can just do everything pretty much here. And then the location, usage, description. So this is one of the ways where you can go onto a website and you can pull out key information and you can create an app for them. So this is Pier 36, and it's got a website, and you'll see exactly what you can do with the Zappable platform. Now, it's not everything, because you need to have the splash page image. You need to have certain other images that show up, but you can get really close. And that's, I think, the big thing, because then you can go to Pier 36 and you can go, here's my app that I developed for you. Would you like it or not? And if they don't like it, well, then you've gotten better with the app and you can go elsewhere. So
it was Pier 36 and Donaghadee. Donaghadee is a lovely place. If you're ever visiting Northern Ireland on your holidays, you're on a business trip, I highly recommend you check it out. It's a lovely wee village, beautiful lighthouse, castle in the background. Very tranquil place, good for dog walks. So enough of that. Let's check out Pier 36. We'll go to their website, and everything we need to build an app for this restaurant is situated on this page. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So we'll notice to have a Facebook and Twitter. So I'll just open them in a new tab. We'll come back to that later. I've got email, phone number, obviously. There's about us, news, media gallery. So they've got YouTube. So let me just hit play here. I'll open link in a new tab for it as well. And there you can see there's Donaghadee. There's the wee lighthouse and the castle that I was talking about. Really is a beautiful place. So enough admiring Donaghadee. Let's go and then check out. You see book a room, book a table. So they have a table booking function. So I'm just going to open that up. They have vouchers. So I'm going to open that up in a new tab. You'll see here they're all, if you look at my web browser, I'm just opening things up in a new tab because it's going to allow me to have a sort of fast turnaround time when I'm building the app. I've got join Club 36, so that would be good for building up sort of names and emails. And location, of course. So I think we're ready to get started. So first of all, we're going to head over to Zappable. We're going to log in. I'm just going to sign in. So wherever you run a Mac or you're on Windows or you use Chrome, Internet Explorer, Safari, Firefox, you can access Zappable. So it's multi-platform. So we're going to create an app, and we'll call it Pier 36. And then the app ID will go com.app Pier. Save and continue. And then we'll classify it as a restaurant. And then continue. Now it's just getting the bits of our apps together. Everything's working in the background. So now we're ready to get started. So about us. So it was a static page we're going to use for that. I'll show you in a second. And they had Facebook and they had Twitter. So I'm just clicking here to add these features to my app. Opt-in form. We'll want an appointment form as well for people to book a table. Location. Call us. Email us. And oh, they had a video as well. And then finally, two very important parts, a loyalty card and a coupon. So now we're going to go and build out this app for Pier 36. So the first step is just clicking at it. Now you'll see there's two options here, single or multiple. So multiple is if you want to build out multiple, say, articles, say directory based, and single is if you just want to have a single page. So I'm just going to click on single. I'm going to go back to the website. I'll go to home. I'm going to click on About Us. And I'm just going to copy the content across. Paste it in. And then I'll just say About Us. And then I'll put About Us here. I'll show you what these are for. And then if you want, you can change your content any way you want. You can center it, you can underline it. You can change the font family, font size. And you can also add in an image, which I am going to do. So let me just right click on these images. I'll say copy image address. And I think I'll put my image here. So then I'm just going to click here, add image. Click and submit. And then I'll probably center it. Highlight it and center. And now I'm just going to click on save. Okay, update and preview.
Now this is the coolest part, the fact that it gives you the preview of what you've done.
And there you'll see, so the page title, About Us. And then you can see it over here, About Us. Now you'll see the icon. If I want to change the icon, I can just select this here little icon here, and then I can change the icon. Now we have a whole host of ready-made icons, or you can simply add your own by clicking on Add New, and we even give you the recommended size. So we'll just click on this one for an example. We'll click and save. Let me click and save again, and I'll update and preview so you can see the changes reflect. And then once we do that, I'll give you a preview. So there you go, there's the new icon in now. That's how easy it is. And we'll click on About Us. So there you go. There's our first page added to our app. So does everyone on this webinar think that they will be able to add an About Us page to a mobile app? Give me a hell yes if you agree. Okay, awesome. Yes, Daniel, a hell yeah works for me too. So that's the first page added. We'll go back and then you'll see Facebook's next. So we'll go back to Facebook. We're just going to take the name here. We'll copy. We're just going to paste it in here. And then it's going to use Facebook's Open Graph and find it. So here it is. Click on it. Click and save. And now Facebook's now added in to our app. So the users of the app can click and see the images that people add and creates a further form of engagement, because what you're doing with your app is you're consolidating all forms of your communication into one interface. So you have Facebook, they have Twitter, they have YouTube, they have a website. So you're all putting it into the one place, and that's the kind of power that a mobile app can give you, because it opens up a direct line of communication to your customers. I mean, for example, how many people in this call tonight have their smartphone or their phone sitting within reach of them, or it's in their pocket, or just sitting somewhere on their desk, or somewhere that they can hear it? Exactly, yes. Mike just says he has his phone in his bedroom when he sleeps at night. Now, later on, I'm just going to show you just how powerful a mobile app is. So we'll just continue building this app out in the meantime. So next step, Twitter. So we're just going to take their Twitter. We'll go back and do app. Click and save. And now their Twitter's within the app. And then next step, I'll see opt-in form. Now what's cool is this integrates with autoresponders, which is Aweber or MailChimp. Even if you don't have an autoresponder service, or you don't know what an autoresponder service is, don't worry, because anyone who enters their name and email into this, you'll be able to download a CSV file, which a spreadsheet basically, which is going to give you the name and it's going to give the email of the people. So it allows you to import it into whatever service you use, or to provide to one of your staff, or use yourself to contact these people. So in Pier 36's case, I think they had join 36, receive special offers and event invites. So we'll just put that there. Join 36. We'll center it, and then we'll paste that in, receive special offers and invites. And then we'll just click on save. Now what you can do also is you can add an image, but I'll show you that in the next part. You can see here, we'll maybe make this a bit bigger. So we'll just click on save, and we'll go to the next stage, appointment forms. So make a reservation. Make a reservation. And then the description. So I'm just going to add an image in for this one. So I'm just going to click here, add image. Click submit. I'll center it as well. And then you can see here the thank you page text. Thanks. Check your, we'll be sending you information now. If you don't see it, then make sure to check your spam folder so you can change this. If it's the reservation, thanks. We'll contact you if we need to make any changes, etc. From legal name, Pier 36, and then works for me. And then we'll go to info@pier36.co.uk. info@pier36.co.uk. You can set the time. Again, there's advanced editing options. You can see name, email, appointment date, appointment time, phone. So you could have reservation time. Reservation time, reservation date, and you can just see that's what's going to be placeholder in here whenever your app goes live. And the reason we have this, just a quick sidetrack for you, is we have customers all over the world, from Spain to Brazil to Japan, America, Australia, New Zealand, India, Russia. And it's to allow people to build out apps in any language they wish. So they can build it out in their native language, for companies in their native country if they want to do that. And then I'm just going to click on save. And we'll scroll up. And you can see there, that's how it's going to look. Name, email, reservation date. So they could enter in their name here, their email, their reservation date. So let's say 28th of September, time they want to make the reservation, say 7:45, their phone number here, and any additional comments. And then when they click confirm, it's going to shoot through that appointment to the email of Pier 36, and then you can mark them down and shoot them a reply to confirm. So let's go back and we can carry on. Location next. So let's click on edit, and then we'll go and find the location. Donaghadee, County 9. Just put it in here. So we'll add location. Type in the address. Let's see if this hooks into the Google API for the maps. So we'll see if it can pick it up. We'll just do the post. Oh, there it is there. And then enter in the email again, info@pier36, their phone number, which is 884466, 884466, and location name, Pier 36. And I'll click and save. And now the location is added. Now, if you're building an app for a business that has multiple branches, you can just add the different locations. So for example, I could do Pier 36 Donaghadee. Oh, typing just went a bit mad there. Donaghadee. And I click and save. And then if they had another location, I could add it, could do Pier 36, Belfast, etc. And then if you just click here, it's going to give GPS directions. Now you'll see here it says directions do not work in the emulator. They only work on your smartphone. And they will give you GPS directions from your current location to that restaurant, which is very cool. Next, we'll maybe just drag the loyalty cards across here. We'll move them up a bit. And we'll move the coupons up a bit as well. And that's how easy it is to change the menu locations of your apps. You simply just drag your icons and move them across. So that's the top, and then it just runs out along. So loyalty cards are a massive part of return business. They reward your customers because a lot of offline businesses, they survive on return customers. And that is what a loyalty card offers. It incentivizes it. And not only that, it ties in with what I'm going to show you in a few short sort of minutes in regards to being able to contact your customers directly and keep them up to date. So with the loyalty card, you have a number of options. You can do 2, get 1 free, 6, get 1 free, etc. It's purely up to you. So we'll maybe just call this loyalty card Wine Club. Free wine. And you can set a valid from and valid until date. You can cap the amount of stamps they can use per day. And then I'll just put here spend over £20 and get a stamp. After 6 stamps, get a free glass of ice wine. Okay, I'm Irish. I'm always thinking about wine or beer in some shape or form. Next, instead of talking about my alcohol issues, next we'll talk about the stamp icon. So I'll click on save just so you can see what's going on here. And then I'll update and preview the app. So you can see here, let me just click on edit. So you can change your stamp icon so that you could have it say the logo of the business, which is what most of our customers do. You'll see here, Wine Club, spend over £20 and get a stamp. After 6 stamps, get a free glass of house wine. And then they'll put it in. And then you'll just stamp and it'll verify the code and place the stamp. And then you'll see you have a few left. Now what's cool is these apps are completely dynamic. So let's say you want to add a new loyalty card for something else, maybe a free starter, and that's what we call appetizers in Northern Ireland. So we call them starters. It's like your first meal. So again, I'll just do 6, get 1 free. I'll do spend over I'll just keep, for example, we'll do the same again. Spend over £20 and get a free starter on your next visit. Free Again, I'll maybe run this on a special promotion, this card, so we'll do it for, say, 2 months. And put the date back, so I could have it as the 27th of September, or I could have it as the 10th of October 2016, or I could have it as the 7th of June 2016, or I could set it to the 20th of November 2016 to the 31st of December. So it's purely up to you what date you want to set your card for. So I'll just set mine from the 27th of September, and then I'll click on save, and then we'll save again. And let me just show you the difference. Now, when I do this, what dynamic means is this automatically gets added into my app. The user who's installed the app on their phone, they don't need to go and update the app. They don't need to make any changes. It will automatically sync across. So there you can see you have your next loyalty card added, so it begins to list them. And you'll see this one has a time frame. So I can tie that into your promotion to encourage my customers to return to my place of business. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of people on this call they never considered that they could go and build their own app before tonight. Now, what you've seen so far, does everyone think that they can do exactly what I've done? Do you think that you can add a loyalty card to a mobile app? Just let that process for a second, what you've seen. Would you be able to confidently say, I can build out an app that will include loyalty cards? So just put a 1 in the box. It always seems to be the number 1. I don't know why, but just fire 1 in the box. Wow, yes. That exactly the response I was hoping for. Okay, so it seems like a lot of people, nearly everyone, is able to build with what I've shown in a loyalty card. So let's go further. Let's add coupons now. So we're just going to create a new coupon. And you can see here there's a bunch of different options. I'll just do a custom offer. So we'll do save 10%. Save 10% on your next visit. We'll add here. Got to be 10% coupon. I'll just click on save. And I'll set valid from, valid until. So I can set the dates again, or I can just leave it. I can put it as always open, or I can limit the hours. So I could say this coupon is only available between 5 and 7. And it's only on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So again, you can tie it into a time promotion. Maybe, you know, when a business is slow, like you can speak to the business owner and you can say, listen, I can create coupons for you that will allow you to sort of time them and schedule them, be available to your app users at certain times. So it gives you a lot of options. So let me just put in save 10% off your next meal. And coupons are absolutely huge because it's human nature. Everyone likes a deal. That's just the way it works. You can see here again, you can change all the text. So if you want to have a Spanish app, you can make the app in Spanish if you want. Let's click save. And then you'll see your coupon appears. Again, works the exact same way. I could click on create new coupon. I could add another coupon into my app. It will dynamically add to my app. And then it's just a matter of sending out a little message to my app users to let them know that the new coupon for 10% off, etc. Now, one of the questions we get asked a lot by members, and this is a little bit of inside information for you. It's one of the things we teach within Zappable. They say, okay, so I'm going to approach a client and I'm going to sell them an app. But what happens if they turn around and say to me, but how do I get my customers to install the app on their phone? Like, what advice would I give to my client? So we've got a few little tricks. One of them is, first of all, when you go into a restaurant, you have a menu. So what you could do is you could have, say, a QR code on the menu where they can scan it to install the app on their phone, or you can have available Pier 36. You could do like a wee sort of simple image for them, like Pier 36, available on the App Store or the Google Play Store. For things like QR readers, it's really, really easy to do. Let me just shoot across to Google. QR stuff. And you can see here, this is how easy it is. You can just go, you can see iTunes link, and you can paste in the link to where the app's listed in the store, and it will create a QR code. Very easy, and it's free. So we've got About Us, Facebook, Twitter, opt-in form, reservation, loyalty cards, coupons, location, and then we'll just do the Call Us. Really simple. Go back. Their number is 0291 884466. Click and save. And whenever they click that little Call Us button, it is going to automatically call the business. Email to info@pier36.co.uk. Click and save. Whenever they click that, it'll open up their email and it will allow them to mail. Okay, and then we've got the video gallery. So I'm just going to click and edit. Upload videos, YouTube. And then I'll just type in Pier 36 D. Click and go. And then I can see some videos in relation to it. I think that's to have little bands that play up. That actually looks like Pier 36. So I'll click on it. And then I'll click on them just to give you an example. We'll click on done. And you can change these titles, descriptions if you wish. And then we'll click on save. And there you can see the videos are added. People can watch the videos from within their app. Now, for some businesses, this is huge. Even for some people who want to build an app that's not for a business, like you might have a blog, you might have your own YouTube channel, you might have a membership site. So there's just a number of things you can build an app for. I'll show you that shortly. Just an example of a niche app that you can do. So the next part is, okay, I've got all my features, Chris. I'm ready to go, but can I change the design? Of course you can. You can make your app look any way you want, color-wise, layout-wise. So let's just go to the look and feel page. And if, say, you want to change your icon layout, you just click, and your icon layout will change. You'll maybe want a pop-out menu, if you want, or you can have your menu along the bottom. So I'll leave the menu like this for the time being. Let's just change the colors. So we'll do content background. We'll just set it to white. Keep the titles black. And text black. So maybe do the titles blue. I'll show you the difference when I'm finished. Pop-out menu. If I choose that, I'll have it black. Button background. Maybe go green. Button background text white. So you can see icon title here. So let's say I want to change it. I can make it red. If you look up here, it changes in real time. So for this example, I'll leave it white. And I can set an overlay color. So, which I'll add an image so you can see what an overlay color does. So for this example, let me just go and find an image that I already have. We'll use this. We'll click on save. And you can see the image is added. Now what the overlay color does is it just takes, it helps blend things in. So you can see the way that's went red. I'm just going to drag it across. A little bit more transparent. And then it adds a nice sweet touch to your app. You can have a header as well. So you can have an image if you want for your header. You can have no header. Or you can just have text. So I'll call it Pier 36. We'll do the text color. We'll make it black. I'll make it a little bit more transparent. And then for your background, you can make it completely transparent. And then we're just going to go up and you can see how that works. So the text color being black is not really working too well. We'll scroll up and there you can see. let's say I want to change the overlay color maybe to a black, and you can see that looks a lot better. So let's just click and save when you're happy with your changes, and we'll move on. And then we'll just click on About Us. You can see your Facebook. Now you can go and customize the design of each page separately. I'll just show you how to do that in a second. See, the titles are set for being blue. Let me just show you real quickly. This features. So for this example, loyalty cards, you can see here, we've changed the design. You can do theme settings, and then you can change the number color, your stamp overlay color, your calendar icon. You can change the color of it itself. So let's say I decide, okay, I just want to make that black. Click on save back color, save, and there you can see it goes black. Maybe I want to make it like a gradient, so I'll have like a reddish color, and then we'll just click on save, and you can see there. So you can completely customize the design of each page of your app if you wish. So I'm going to show you a really sort of powerful aspect to a mobile app. But before we do, I've seen a couple of people ask for a preview. So we'll just use the preview of the iPhone 6 Plus. So you can see here, Facebook. People can scroll, they can save the images, go back, reservation. So they can make a reservation, and loyalty cards. See here, coupons, location. So you can get GPS, the video gallery. So congratulations, we've just built our first app together. So now we're going to go, and I'm going to show you push notifications. Just click on manage apps, and we'll scroll down. We'll use, say, this as an example. So you've got two options. You can white label push notification, and then you can, if you build an app for yourself, then you would use this here. So we'll use a white label push notification for this. So you can see here password and address. So let me just open that in a new tab. So this is what you would say when you build an app for a client. You would say, listen, I'm going to set you up with your own push notification area where you're going to be able to send push messages to your customers as you wish. And for that setup, it'll be $90 per month, or $150 a month, or $47 a month, or $200 a month. It's purely up to you, the pricing that you want to set. And then you'll provide them with this URL, and you provide them with this password. So you include it in a PDF or an email that you send them over. If they don't pay, you can just reset their password and they'll lose access. So then they'll arrive at this page. They'll have no clue that it's anything to do with Zappable. It's completely white label, even the domain. And then they'll enter in their password, click and continue, and now they're going to be able to send an app push notification to their app. So for this example, get 10% off your next meal, offer valid till Saturday. And then you can select the either link to a tab or within your app, which is one of the features you just added, or you can actually link to a website URL. It's purely up to you. So this would just say coupons, and then proceed to next. You'll see you have two options here, iOS users, Android users. So if you only want to send your Android, you can just check that. If you want to send it everyone, you check that as well. And then you'll see beneath choose area. So you can have all users, or if you want, you can choose a specific area. So let's put in Donaghadee again. Donaghadee, United Kingdom. And then you can set your radius. So what is really cool is, let me just zoom out. You can send a push message to anyone who is within, say, 7 kilometers of that business's location. So if a customer has their app on their phone, they are within the area of the business. So again, you could maybe put it out 12 kilometers. It's only going to be a 15-minute drive. And then you can send the message. So they'll get the message through. They'll be like, oh, we got a 10% off a Pier 36. Oh, the steaks are really good. Yes, definitely. Let's go. And that is the power of being able to send a message based on the proximity of a customer. You're not just targeting every customer and hoping for the best. You're targeting customers that are within a certain area, and you can demo what I've just shown you here for push notifications to a client you wish to sell an app to. So think of what I've shown you with sort of the loyalty cards and the coupons. Think of how powerful that is when you're able to communicate directly to someone's phone. You're not relying on them going to your fan page and Facebook. You're not relying on them checking your Twitter or checking your YouTube or going to your website. You can actually initiate the conversation with them, and you know that they're going to get your message. That is why mobile apps are so incredibly powerful. As I said earlier, you are taking all of your profiles online, all of your content, all of your ways of communicating with your customer, and you're consolidating it into one place. Not only that, it's a very valuable place. You have a piece of real estate on a device that they use every single day, and you'll have a little app icon, Plan Bank, on that device that will allow you to also communicate with them anytime you wish. And that is how powerful push notifications are. So I've shown you building an app for a business. Now, I know a lot of people have blogs or websites or membership sites. So what you can actually do is you can build a niche app if you wish. So here's a quick one which I made earlier, because I know everyone's time is important. Now you'll see here I've got this member protected. So let me just log in.
So now I want to show you how to set up the push notification features that we talked about. You need to go to firebase.google.com, and you can watch this video and you can basically set this thing up. But here is a little bit more detail.
Okay, so push notifications. So I'm just going to send out a push notification message. Grab your 10% off. Grab your 10% off coupon. And then we will link to a tab in the app. And we'll send it to both. And then if we want, we can choose an area. So I can choose a specific location, or I can just send it to all my app users. And you'll see here I can also schedule my notification. So if I want to send this notification out on, say, the 30th of October, and then I can set the time and the exact time, and then the push notification will only be sent on that date. Or if I want, I can just untick that and I'll send it now.
And now you need to set up a Google Play account. And this will show you how to do that. So again, you're at Fire, you're looking at the free version. You can go to this play.google.com/apps/publish/sign-up/, and you need a Google account. So if you can set that up, you can go off and and do this. It costs $25. I'm working to get you that reimbursed, but the important part here is that you've got the method to get this set up so that you can publish. Now, Google will enable you to publish to Android, and that's really all we're going to focus on in the course. And then once you're done, you get to the Google Play console, and you get Google Payments merchant account is approved, and you can now sell applications in Google Play. So you can create an app and go put it up in Google Play if you come up with a generic directory app or one of these other types of apps. And then you publish your app on Google Play. And then you've got Google's package here. I'm going to play that.
In this tutorial video, I'm going to show you how to test an Android APK locally on an Android device. So the first thing you want to do is prepare your app, the app that you're going to be testing. What you want to do is you want to generate the application. The app must be ready for testing before you install it on the device, but it doesn't have to be complete. You can make changes after you have tested it on the device. So simply generate the app and then wait for it to generate. You're going to complete another step on your phone while you wait for it to generate. Depending on how you've used your phone with your computer before, you might need to download some drivers. If you connect your phone to your computer, the drivers should automatically install via plug and play. If not, you may need to do a little bit of research via Google. You will be connecting via Media Transfer Protocol, MTP, when you connect it via USB connection. And the final step on your phone is to enable installation from unknown sources. So go to your settings on your Android device, and then go down to security. Click on security, and then enable unknown sources. You're going to get a warning pop up when you do so, but this is okay. Just be careful if you're installing non-zappable APKs to your phone. When your app is generated, you're going to get an email telling you that your app has been generated. You can then go to your screen and click the refresh button if needed. Often it won't be needed. To download the APK, you want to click on the Android symbol here. It should be green once it's ready to download. And you will see the app starts to download here. Now you need to copy the downloaded APK to your phone. So find where you have saved the APK to, and then simply copy it or cut and paste it into your phone. Use File Explorer windows to do this. My phone has an SD card, so it shows card and phone. If your phone has just internal storage, it will just show up phone or the name of your phone here. I'll install it into the card. There we go. And then we move back to the phone again for the final step. Now you want to go to your My Files app or any app that lets you browse the internal architecture of your phone, and then find the location of the APK that you've copied over to your phone. Click on it and then click Install. Once installed, you can click Done or Open. Click Open to test your app out. If you want to repeat the process, if you want to test an updated app, a newly generated app, simply uninstall the app you just installed and then complete the process again from the beginning. And this is how you install and test an APK on an Android phone.
Now, realize, of course, that in order to do that, you need to have an Android phone or an Android tablet to do this. It's just as simple to do it on the iPhone. It just costs more money, and that's why we're looking at that. We're looking at just Android. So Project 2, it's going to be really simple. Go find a locally owned restaurant, whether it's in Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, just any place that has the same kind of social media presence and the same kind of business model as Pier 36 was in the example that we showed. You don't have to publish it. All I'm trying to do is get you to use the Zappable development console so that you have the icons. I want to see a screenshot that shows the app's icons. Now you might have to scroll up a little bit and might take 2 screenshots to show that. Put that in a Word document. And then I want each one of the icons, I want you to click on them and then show what you have. And that's Project 2. Thank you.